Hi, my lovely YouTubers. It's me, Morgan Tracy J, coming today really quick to talk to you about a teaching really fast called Boldly Broken. So if you think of something broken, you think of something shattered or fragile, right? And also broken can kind of sound negative. Like you don't go up to people and be like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" "Well, I'm broken. How are you?" You don't do that because brokenness is really like a negative view, right? To be broken. You're only supposed to be broken at like really big crisis in your life, a death, a breakup, like that's the only time you're like allowed to be broken, right? That's what we kind of show. So we all put on this facade like we're really not broken, but in honest reality, a lot of us really are. Actually, all of us are broken. There was nobody on this earth that is not broken, okay? So no matter how cute their Instagram looks or how bomb their hair looks, don't let them play you. They're just as broken as you are, trust me. I'm speaking because I'm broken too, and I acknowledge that. So with that being said, the example I kept getting was having like a glass bow. And this glass bow, if you drop it and it shatters all over the place, right? That's how glass is. And when you go and clean it up and you think it's cleaned up, but weeks, days later, you are walking and you keep stepping on random pieces of glass. And then even months later, you find pieces of glass that went farther and deeper than you even thought it shattered to, right? You're like, whoa, what are these pieces doing over here? I thought I cleaned this all up. Well, that is us in our walk. God wants us to know that no matter how long you've been saved, no matter how long you've been on your walk with God, that you still have some shattered pieces around there. And the shattered pieces are from your childhood, are from your upbringing, are from your past relationships, are from some things you encountered. Some things maybe before you got saved. God wants you to be aware of the shattered pieces that are still lying around that you thought were all cleaned up, but honestly are not. He needs you to be aware of those, because when you are aware of your brokenness, you are more aware of the presence of God. And I think that is the most beautiful thing that I received and understood, because when I was aware of my brokenness, I was aware of the presence of God. And let me tell you, it is amazing. But also in the Bible, if you read, a lot of people, when they came into the presence of God, they laid prostrate and they cried and they wept. And I mean, I'm pretty sure we see it in our churches today. There's a lot of people who will sometimes just like cry and they will weep at the altar for hours because they are broken before God. Okay, they're boldly broken before God. They are experiencing the presence of God, and they can see all their broken pieces. They can see all the brokenness from the things, all the things they've truly been holding on to and never let go. That is what it is, their brokenness. And God wants you to understand that it's okay to be broken. It's okay to be broken, but He needs you to be aware of your brokenness. In Hosea chapter 10, verse 12, it says, "Sow into your self-righteousness, and you will reap mercy. But also break up your fallow ground and seek the Lord, and in due time He will pour rain of righteousness upon you." So He's using the garden reference. So what He's saying is break up that uncultivated, unseeded, unsaturated ground. I need you to break up that hard heart. I need you to break up those past skeletons. I need you to go in there and I need you to break up those actions, those deeds. I need you to break up them places. And also in that time, I need you to seek the Lord. And in seeking the Lord, I'm going to pour rain of favor and righteousness upon you. That is what He's saying. That's what He's saying to us. So understand that God wants you to be aware of your brokenness. He doesn't want you to hide or walk around and put on this beautiful facade like we're not broken. He wants you to be aware of it, but come boldly to Him. You don't have to preach it to everybody, but what you can do is come boldly in His presence and say, "Lord, I am broken. I see the pieces of glass that never got cleaned up. I see the things I'm still holding on to. I see the areas of my brokenness. God, I'm broken." Because if you've never heard the quote, it says, if it's not broken, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like people say all the time. So why would you come to God in prayer if nothing is broken? And God wants us to come humbly because He can see our brokenness. Sometimes we just can't see it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So why are you coming to Him to prayer? What is there to fix if you ain't broken? Be aware. He wants to show you your brokenness so He can truly come in and fix it. But He needs you to sit back and dissect your brokenness, to find those pieces, to find the things in your actions and in your desires and the things you do quietly when no one's watching and the things that are in your mind that kind of wander off to. That is what He wants you to be aware of, the things that still linger, the pieces that are still lingering around your room, the pieces that are still lingering around your area that you're not aware of. That's what He wants you to focus on. That's what He wants you to see. You have to pray, you have to seek Him, and He will reveal these, but He also needs you to do your part. You have to at least want to see it. You have to at least want to look at it so He can truly manifest Himself in you. And so also in In Psalms chapter 34, verse 18, it says, God is near to those of a broken heart, and he saveth those of a contrite spirit. A contrite spirit means a regretful, a sorrowful, a humble spirit. So God is saying, I'm near to you who are broken. I'm broken, guys. I'm broken. I'm near to the ones who are broken, and I come and I save those, the ones who are humble. So if you are boldly broken before God, you are going to be boldly whole before you know it. Watch. You know what I mean? So if you are boldly broken before God, if you are boldly broken, then he's closer to you. But also, not only is he closer to you, he's coming to you. He's coming to save you. He's coming to save those pieces of brokenness. No matter how long you've been a Christian, no matter how long you walk, no matter how righteous you are, you still have some broken pieces around that God still can come in and fix and clean up, and be aware of them. That's all he's saying. Be boldly broken before me. Because when you can be boldly broken before me, then you can boldly stand before man. And that is what he wants us to do. But first you need to go and be boldly broken towards your Father. So if you haven't realized your brokenness in this time, I pray that he reveals it to you. And then where you can go back and you can sit down, you can look at places where you're truly broken, because I've done it with myself multiple times. And I still see my brokenness. And that's why I still need my Father, because I'm still broken. Hope this helps you and motivates you. Like, subscribe, comment, Morgan Tracy J.